But I should probably do Iceman now. Freeze foes and then walk on them. This is the front entrance? Huh. Like, I know I've said that, you know, I know I've been here so many times, but there's something funny to me about it. It's like, oh yes, just drop off the mail. Just go down the street and climb the ladder. Could you imagine somebody, you know, expecting somebody to deliver mail to, you know, like the front door of your treehouse? Okay, so I can, it just takes a few extra shots because they're not entirely sure if I want to kill my enemy or if I want to use it as a step stool. Very convenient, very, very convenient. You're taking my feelings into account. You don't just want to assume. Something kind of funny about them making a boss version of a regular stage enemy. But the regular stage enemy that, you know, it's supposed to be, I guess, a powered-up version of, is stronger. More of a pain in the ass to deal with. I mean, sure, it doesn't take as many hits, but then again, I think this guy's called Proto-Eye. So maybe it makes perfect sense that he's made of wuss. And I can just do this forever, huh? The big I can do jack diddly squat. Well, maybe Iceman is the best character. Maybe. Oh. The water state. No. No, 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 no. I have... No, I didn't jump high enough. Listen, I'm trying to do something very specific, and I'm just not very good at it. I'm willing to admit it. Wait, I probably don't slip is the other thing, right? So I don't need to be pussyfooting around as much as I do with, like, some of the other ones. Like, I can just... not slip. My gosh, I have such a way with words. Here's my question. Okay, cool. I don't care what's over there. It's just gonna be, like, it's almost certainly just going to be a stage thing. Maybe an extra life, but probably mostly it's just like, you can customize your stages. Servers went down like 2 years ago. But if you know someone you can transfer data to, it'd be pretty neat. Oh, would it be pretty neat? Oh, would it be pretty neat? Honestly, Fireman might have ruined this game for me. Just because of how freaking good he was. But hey, if you just think of it as like a secondary weakness, not a secondary weakness, a secondary difficulty setting, it's not so bad. Fireman, he's just easy mode. Damn you, Shot Man. Which there's something kind of funny about just a regular stage enemy called Something Man. Maybe one of these days Shot Man will be promoted to Robot Master? Not today. Well, Quint was modified. Quint was modified to have a pogo stick. How horrible would it be if Sakugarne, though, was just... Quint is modified Mega Man, and Sakugarne is modified Rush. Because Sakugarne does essentially serve the same purpose as Rush. He's a support item used for stinking, you know, I guess traversal would be the better way to use it. For, you know, just the last level. You can jump higher and everything. Like, I almost appreciate the game specifically because it's one of those things where it's like, okay, here's how you can take elements of a game. Like a really, really well-made game. You can just copy this game and yet still somehow manage to make the copy ass. And that's not the only game like that to do that. I would cite that X6 has a similar problem, and I forgot the name for a second. Enchanted Portals is very obviously just Cuphead, and yet it manages to get everything wrong about it. It's just a bizarre, bizarre thing. I think Iceman will be fine. I think Quick Draw McGraw here will be fine. Like, holy shit, Iceman. Holy shit, Iceman. Holy shit. He fires like a million billion shots. A million billion shots in one second. And funny you should say that. Iceman is not weak to Elect Man. They reworked some of the weaknesses in this. So Iceman is now weak to being shit. He is now weak to Bomb Man. Funnily enough. Which, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Bomb Man is one of the easiest robot, like, has one of the powers that's it's easiest to make something weak to. You don't really need a lot of logic there, it's just, oh, hit this guy with bombs. They die. It's like, oh, really? Explosions hurt? Don't give yourself idea. You will look things up for a stinking, you know, morbid curiosity. Ay. Like, I did that the other night, too. And I wound up regretting it. Because, like, Goombella was trending, and then, you know, I look it up because I'm into 1,000 Year Door. I've mentioned a few times that I've been playing it, and that Goombella is my favorite. There's just people complaining that there was, like, a bunch of, you know, they saw the, the tag, and then they checked it, and it was just a bunch of, like, Goombella porn, and I got curious. I thought it was going to be specifically, like, anthropomorphized, like, you know, a human version of Goombella, but nope, it wasn't. People wanted to bang the female Goomba, I guess. And I'm just like, well, you should have expected this. The fact that you didn't is on you. Never underestimate how horny people will get. I guess another way of looking at Rule 34, though, is like that old saying, it's like, don't ask questions that you don't want to hear the answer to. Because that's essentially what you can do on that site sometimes. Surely no one would make porn of this. What would that even look like? And then you see it, and then you're just like, oh god. Honey, get the bleach. Directly into my eyes, yes. I didn't have to worry about oil slicks at all with Fireman. I'm not trying to play favorites or anything here, Iceman. All I'm saying is, Fireman is... he's not my favorite son, but he's closer to the top than you are. Okay, these are easy to dodge, but if I get hit, it's gonna be disastrous. Oh, wow, the thing that's weak to my ice arrows, right at the end there. How fortuitous. But yeah, no, Iceman wasn't bad. Or maybe I've just played this game through 8 times by now, so it's a little more, It's just a little more, it's coming a little more naturally to me. But either way, that wasn't horrible. A little weird freezing everything, but not horrible.